going to start our geometry chapter. Some things that I want to go over with before is over here on this side. The first thing is an endpoint. An endpoint is just a point, and we always label it with a letter. So for my example, we have endpoint A. The next thing is a line. A line extends in both directions. You need the arrows. And it normally has 2 points or could have more points. I could add a point if we wanted to say Z. And this line would be called line BC. A line segment starts at a point, endpoint, and ends at an endpoint and is labeled with letters as well. A ray starts at an endpoint, so we see endpoint F, and extends on as long as it can go. And then an angle has 2 rays, and it is connected at an endpoint G, and it is the space between the 2 rays. So you can see this arrow right here. Lastly, a vertex is the point where the 2 rays meet. So we can see that our vertex is G. So let's get into our book. You need to be on page 833. I will give you a couple seconds to find that page if you are not there already. So, an angle is made when 2 rays share the same endpoint. So we can see this. We have a ray right here and a ray right here. A ray is part of a line that has one endpoint. So we see it starts here. And it extends in one direction without ending. So that's what the arrow is for on the end. So it starts in an endpoint and extends on forever. And the arrow shows that it extends on forever. An endpoint is the point at the beginning of a ray. So we can see that it's here. And then the shared endpoint is called a vertex. So the vertex, sorry about that, is where both rays meet. And that makes an angle. And we can see that this is a right angle because it has the little square in the corner. But we'll get on to that later. So, use a geoboard and a pattern blocks to explore angles. So, we don't have the opportunity to have geoboards, but what we can do is we can set up our own geoboards on the side. All right. So it says, use a rubber band to make a large square on the geoboard that is similar to the orange pattern block. So I'm going to change my color so we can see this. We can draw a square, right? Now it says, use an index card to compare one angle formed by 2 sides. Well, we can see that if we had a note card, it would fit perfectly right into that corner, right? Into all of these corners, you would have a right angle. And a right angle is a square corner. And it's also equal to 90 degrees. And we will learn about degrees later on. Okay, so you need to know that it makes a square corner. And that's a right angle. Okay, let's move up to try it. Use a rubber band to make a large triangle on the geoboard that is similar to the green pattern block. Well, we see that here. So I'm going to pretend with my pen that I'm making a triangle. There we go. Okay, it says use an index card to compare one angle formed by 2 sides. We can see with the background that it isn't a right angle, right? It's not a square corner because if it was a square corner, it would look like this, and it doesn't line up, right? Same with this angle. Does it line up? No. Same with this angle. Does it line up? No. Right? So, using an index card, compare one angle formed by 2 sides of the triangle that is less than a right angle. How many angles in this triangle are less than a right angle? Well, did this make a right angle? No. What about this one? No. And this one? Didn't either. So they are all less than. We can see that it's not quite to that right angle. So it made 3 angles that are less than a right angle. Okay, Our next, try it. Use a rubber band to create a large hexagon on the geoboard that is similar to the yellow pattern block. Let's do that now. So they are suggesting we go like this, then we go across, then we go down, then we go down. Okay. Use an index card to compare the angles formed. Well, we could see that this angle is greater. See, this would be a right angle. I'm going to put our right angles actually. Okay, I'm going to use red to show us what our right angle would be. Our right angle would be here. Our right angle would be here. Our right angle would be here and here and here. How many angles in this shape are greater than a right angle? Well, let's look. We start here. This one is greater than a right angle, right? Because here's our angle, and it's more than our right angle. Same with this one. Same with this one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 that are greater than a right angle. So, can a triangle have 2 right angles? Explain. This would be a time that you might draw your own geoboard. And we can kind of explore for a little bit with that. So, I'm going to use my green, and I'm going to make a triangle. So we can see that this is a right angle, but can this be a right angle? No. Can this one be a right angle? No. The shapes, if we drew a triangle with a right angle, with 2 right angles, the sides would not connect. See, we have to have 3 sides for a triangle, and they don't connect because of the right angle. So the answer is no. The side would not connect. Okay, give a real-world example of a right angle. So what is something that you see around you that is a right angle? I'll give you some time to think. I know that if you look around your house, you might see right angles all over the place. My example is the windows. Right? We have a rectangle, and that is right angle, right angle, right angle, and right angle. Alrighty. For the rest of your assignment today, you guys are going to be looking at angles, and you are going to be telling whether it's less than a right angle or greater than a right angle. And then you're going to decide on some shapes that have, then you're going to be drawing some shapes with greater than, less than, or a right angle today. Awesome job today.